Hey, my name is Brent.
And I'm Nicole.
Welcome to Cloudy with the Chance of Meeples. Today on the channel, we are going to be getting some paintbrushes out. Okay, no, not at all. We're going to be painting.
I'm not a painter.
I'm not a painter either. We're going to be talking about Canvas, a game all about
Creating art.
painting, a theme that's kind of not overused.
Yeah.
So let me show you how this plays in the radar overview. We'll come back and share our final forecast. First, cue thunder. So the radar overview for Canvas looks like this. First, I want to show you this box. It's unique. It has this sliding little drawer that will show you where all the components go, and then it has this little notch. That's because you can legitimately hang this game box on the wall because it looks like a painting. So there you have it. Components in this game are pretty fantastic. But how does this game play? Let me teach you how this plays. On your turn, you're going to be taking one of these 5 cards and collecting them in your hand. When you have 5 of them, you must make a painting. But you can make a painting when you have only 3 of them. Why are you making paintings, or what do you do when you make a painting? Well, you take these cards and then you stack them together and put them in one of these background images, and then you will go to get some awards. And I will say that there are a ton of these, and they actually all come sleeved. This isn't Brent's special that he sleeved all of his cards. No, legitimately the sleeves come in the game, and so there's enough for all of these different objectives that you're going to be doing. There's a whole bunch, and you'll just be picking 4 each game. But how exactly does this work? Well, anytime you're wanting to take one of these cards, you can either take the leftmost one for free, or you use inspiration and you add inspiration to the cards in front of the one you want, and then you take that. So let's imagine with me, that was my first turn, so I would take that. These would all slide over, and it would be the next player's turn. Maybe they take this one, and again, these slide over. And it comes back to me, and I'm going to take, let's say I'll take this one. And finally, just imagine with me that I have this one as well. Okay, I'm just going to show you how this works with the stacking of the cards, and then I'll show you how all these awards work. So let's say that I had these cards, okay? I have Ominous, as well as Nature, and Precious. At that point, I can start stacking these cards how I want. So, I could do like this, and put this one on top. I could do something like that. Or, I could put this one underneath. I know it's very glary. I'm trying to help this out. Let's just put it on like that. I could do something like that. But imagine with me, I actually did do, what was that? This, what did I have here? This, and this. What am I going to do here? There we go. There we go. I have that. Okay, so I made this painting. That would be my painting. I would take one of these little sleeves, and I would do that. Okay, at that point, I made Precious Nature. Look at that little pug with the birds and these flowers or trees or whatever in front. At that point, I would look at all of these and I would gain awards. So this variety, I need to have one of these for each symbol. So I got, the little wild, I got the triangle, I got the square with stripes, and I got the little star or sun or whatever. So then I would take one of these. I would do this. Do I have 2 triangles? I do have 2 triangles. Do I have exactly one of these? Yes, I do. Do I have one of each color? Well, no, I don't have anything in the green swatch, so I don't get that. And then the silver ones, some of these cards have bonuses. So this is 1 silver for every one of these sun or moon tokens. So then I would gain a silver one as well. And I would collect all of my ribbons. I would put this to the side, and then I would start another painting. The game ends when everybody has made 3 paintings. Regardless if you are the first player to do it, it doesn't matter. Everybody gets a chance to make 3 paintings, so some people may have more turns than others. And then you go into final scoring. At that point, you look at how many ribbons of each of these you have. So if this was my my final ribbon count, I would then look at variety. I have 1 red ribbon, I get 4 points. Green, I have 1 green ribbon, I get 3 points, so I'm up to 7. Blue ribbons, I have 1, so that would give me 8. And then each of the silver ones are worth 2 points at the end, so my final score would be 10. But that in a nutshell is how you play this game. And I just want to show you some of this artwork. I know with the transparent cards, it might be a little bit challenging to see, but there are a ton of these, and they all have different images, and they all have different, different swatch colors. Each of them have 2 different swatches represented. And when you just, you stack these 3, you got a delicate freedom. And you got someone walking on a clothesline, and this girl almost from the front of the box. And what is this? A gate? Or you know what? Maybe you put the gate in the front, and you have delicate freedom in that way. Or maybe you have wandering freedom. And so as you play this game, you can kind of just explore all the different combinations with how these cards interact and how you can stack them. And like I said, you have these, as well as a whole bunch of more of these objectives. I will also say that on the back of each of them, they explain exactly, very, very nicely laid out. Score variety for each complete set of 4 elements. Whereas this one, score emphasis if the painting has exactly 1. Do not score if it has 2 or more. And some of them are a little bit more challenging. Where would be? But like 3 matching sets plus 2 matching sets. So proportion, what does this mean? Well, score proportion if the painting has a set of at least 3 of the same elements and a set of at least 2 of the same elements. So in this case, 2 triangles, 3 little wilds. In this case, what does this have? Oh yeah, 2 suns and 3 suns. So 5 of the same would also score this one. So like I said, it has all the clarifications on the back of it. Very, very nicely laid out. So there you have it. That is the overview on how to play a canvas. Let's move on over now and check out the final forecast. So the final forecast for Canvas, a game all about creating art. What do you think of, let's just dive into this. This is, I feel, a pretty streamlined game.
Oh, yeah.
Like, incredibly streamlined. They've kind of stripped everything away, and the forefront of what this game is that stacking, layering of cards.
100%. Yep.
What like, when you originally played it, like, what drew you into this game?
Yeah, I mean, some friends introduced it to us.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to play it because I liked the box.
Which is, it's so simplified. It's really like a little drawer that pulls out. You can hang the box on your wall, which is a really neat added touch.
Mm-hmm. And I like just the idea of stacking cards and seeing how that would work to make a picture.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was really unique, and it was.
Yeah, to me, like, this is like a breath of fresh air when it comes to a theme in board games. Like, we have dungeon crawl, we have fantasy themes to the nines, we have like train games and this and that. There's not many games that I can think of off the top of my head where you're actually creating art. Like, this isn't like Pictionary here. Like, no. This is like creating this unique combinations of layered cards.
Yep.
And so...
And they all work together, which is also cool.
Yes, it's crazy. I feel... Would you agree with this? This is kind of like a game of show and tell.
Sort of. I mean, it depends how you play it. Mm-hmm. But you can definitely play it that way. Yep.
Yeah. And actually, we're kind of on opposite ends of the spectrum as to ways that you can play this game. I would be more of the more puzzly, thinky, cerebral, let's say, and you'd be...
Oh, I just want to make the pretty pictures.
Pretty chill.
Yeah.
So you can go from like chill to cerebral. And even actually, last time we played, you were like, I don't care about winning.
Oh, yeah, I didn't. And I didn't win, did I?
No.
But it was close-ish.
Yeah, I
anyway.
won by like 8, but you just...
I went for the ones that I liked, made pictures that I wanted to make. So it was really fun.
It is, and that's the thing. When I play this game, when we play this game, it's kind of just like show and tell, because you're using your inspiration tokens, which you need to be careful how to use them, because if you use them way too fast, you're taking that first card every time.
Yeah, true.
Right? But anytime you build a painting, you're just like, you're showing it to everybody at the table, and everybody's like oohing and ahhing over it, and then you go into scoring. So it's like, it's a game. I'm not going to say it's not a game.
Oh, it is a game.
It's fully a game, but it's kind of like just a relaxing activity at the same time, because you can play it as brain burning as you want.
Yeah, and I think it could be for anyone.
Yeah, like this game legitimately, like...
It's not just for gamers. Like, it could be for, I don't know, like our parents could probably play this
Oh,
game,
absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely, because, again, you can play this so chill.
And our kids play this.
And our kids do play this. You can play it so chill and just take the first one, maybe take the second one, and just make a painting. And see how you do. And I personally, I love the whole puzzly aspect of it. Trying to take the layers to get the most points. Because,
but it's also not like super complicated.
No, it's not super complicated. I think
you can't make it. It's not a heavy game, so you can't. No. I don't know. Be overly strategic. I don't think.
I agree. I really like that they force you to make a painting after 5 pictures.
Yeah, because I would just keep.
Yeah, people would just take and take
I would
and
just
take.
Noodle around so much.
And that's where to me that's where the game takes the longest. When someone has a hand of 5 cards, and they're just
figuring it out combo they want.
But it's, again, so relaxing. I love it how the game ends when everybody's made 3 paintings. Yeah. There's not a race.
Yeah.
So you could blitz through. You can make your paintings really fast. And then everybody else will have a few turns. But let's, dive in. What would you give this game?
My rating would be, I would say 90%.
90.
Yeah. It's a really good game. I love it.
I'm right there too. This is it's so streamlined, and the theme, again, is kind of speaks to anybody. No one's going to be put off by a theme about painting pictures.
No, and I'm not an artist by any means, but it still appeals to me because I like art. Even though I don't create art as a hobby, I still like art.
And I like the art, and I like the puzzle aspect of it, because I love these 30 to 60 minute games in general.
Yeah, and it plays really quick. That's another good thing about it. It's a quick, easy, the first time we played it, I mean, we play a lot of games, but we picked up on it really quickly. It wasn't hard to learn. It wasn't hard to teach.
And I love it. We can actually play this at our coffee table. Yeah. And baseball season underway. Yeah. So we watch baseball and play it at our coffee table, and we can play the game, watch baseball, visit, and stuff like that. It's really just absolutely fantastic. Yeah, 90% Chance of Meeples. I think the crazy thing to me is so often when we look at games, we always look at the artwork. We look like, oh, this game has beautiful artwork, yada, yada, yada. Yeah. And this game is kind of unique that you as the player are creating that beautiful artwork.
Yeah, the artwork is the theme.
Yeah, the artwork is the theme.
It's very, it's not just a pasted on theme. It's an actual, it's really unique. I like it. It is.
Yeah. So 90% from myself, 90% from you.
90%.
So highly recommend checking out Canvas. Fantastic game. Fantastic. My name is Brent.
And I'm Nicole.
Check us out on Facebook, Cloudy with a Chance of Meeples. Until next time, grab your umbrella. The forecast is cloudy with a Chance of Meeples.